Why is it so bloody difficult to learn English? Well, because it's so time consuming. It takes up so much time studying, practicing, just learning and trying to understand things. It's difficult, but the best thing you can do is be consistent. And that's what we're doing here. 5 minutes of British English listening practice every single day. Today's topic: remote work. Now, this is something that didn't really exist maybe 10 years ago. Obviously it existed, but it wasn't very common at all. It would only be digital nomads that go and live in Bali and have weird random jobs or only a certain type of job. But thanks to COVID, it's become a very normal thing. It has been normalized. So to normalize is a verb. To become normal, to make something normal. So COVID normalized remote working. People often say home office, and that's not really common in English. It's not really used by native speakers. We say working from home. So where's John? Oh, he's working from home today. But if your job is remote, then you are working from home. But hybrid working, where you are at home and in the office, that seems to be like one of the most common types, I guess. But there is still a lot of remote jobs out there. And it's a very weird thing, isn't it? Working from your house. And I think many people struggle with it. Now, since I've left university, I have only really had a remote job, and that's it. So I started English teaching right after university, and I do all of that online, so I do it at home. And I don't know, maybe it's a little bit easier for me because I just do my classes within a certain time frame. So they start at this time and they finish at this time, and then I can go and I can relax and I can forget about it. And I think for many people it's very difficult when you have a typical 9 to 5. So when you're working all throughout the day and your head is full of a lot of stuff, and it's very difficult to separate work from home. We often talk about a work-life balance, and working from home makes it very difficult for people to have this work-life balance. Because when you commute, so when you travel to and from work, you have time. You have time to think. Maybe you have time to decompress, relax. Maybe you'll listen to music, or you'll listen to somebody's 5 minutes of daily English listening practice, or you'll listen to a different type of podcast or watch a film or something, and this will make you forget about work. And then when you get home, you can start your normal personal life. But when you work at a desk in one room and you stand up and then you go and take 10 steps and you're in your kitchen, then it's a little bit harder to separate those lives. And when you are around the house all day, the whole house becomes a bit of a workspace and where you're thinking. So it becomes very difficult. Let me know, have you guys ever struggled with this? And do you have any advice for anybody else that is struggling with this? I think it gets better over time. You get more used to it, maybe more disciplined, and you have little tricks that help you. And one thing that helps me is what I wear. So obviously you cannot see all of me, but I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt right now because it's a sunny day. It's kind of warm, but in the winter, in the UK, most of the time it's cold and it's very tempting to stay in nice warm clothes. And actually what I normally do is wear joggers. So like the very comfy, very, very comfy trousers Some people might call them tracksuit bottoms. But they're very comfy, very cozy, and they're what I wear to just relax in my house. And often I'll wear a nice, warm, fluffy hoodie as well, which is also what I would wear to relax in my house. But I've noticed recently that if I get dressed, so if I wear proper clothes, that helps me to, again, make that separation between work and home life. Obviously, I don't need to wear a suit and tie for my job, but it really helps to have your comfy, relaxing clothes. And then when you put on a normal outfit, even just normal day-to-day clothes, it helps your brain to make that distinction. Thank you guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.